My name is Constance.
Adriana.
Okay, what are your guys' names?
Lola.
Lola.
Justin.
Okay, Justin and Lola. That's my brother's first name. Question. Okay. Get your lick back or let God/karma handle it?
Let God/karma handle it. I just told this to one of my students. You don't always need to get your lick back.
Okay.
Not always.
Student, your teacher?
Yes. Just one of my kiddos.
I think that's a loaded question. Get your lick back if the severity of the situation calls for it.
Okay, give me an example of a time that the severity of the situation would call for getting your lick back.
It involves my younger sisters and family members.
I know that's right. And how you gonna handle it? Let's say some guy says something to your sister or any girl in your family and it rubbed her the wrong way. What are you going to do?
Use unreasonable means to let them know that that's unacceptable with my younger sisters.
We know you ride or die and gonna protect. We like that. We love that. Do you have any questions for them?
I do. So my question for you guys, is cheating a deal breaker? Like, just off the rip, no questions asked, we're done? Or is that something you guys feel like you can work through? Who wants to go first?
Go first.
Yes, deal breaker. Just break up with me at that point and we could be cool and get back.
So you can get back at some point?
Yeah, I mean, everyone makes bad choices and decisions. That doesn't mean that you don't love me. Things happen, but I don't want to be a part of a cheating situation.
Okay. And how do you feel about it?
I definitely feel like it's a deal breaker as well.
Okay. So there's no conversation happening after y'all are just done for?
I think life is like more than... It's bigger than black and white. Like, there is some gray there, so... I always thought that it would be like one and done. Like, I'm never going to talk to you again. My stuff is packed. But, like, there might be conversation. But at the end of it, like, I'm going to be gone.
Sorry, y'all. We're being a little interrupted, as y'all can see. But I get you guys. Okay, well, it's glad to see that y'all both don't tolerate that. So now y'all have a little bit more understanding about each other. So I feel like I did my good work today. All right, y'all.
Okay, last question. How do you feel about being ghosted? Is it ever appropriate to ghost someone?
I feel like you might be going through your own stuff, and that's fair and valid, and, you know, that's on you, but I don't necessarily have to receive, like, hurt people, but that's not an excuse. Maybe an explanation.
Okay.
But I might not be there on the other side to, like, take you back or understand in a way that allows for us to continue.
Right. And same question for you.
I see no problem in ghosting. I honestly feel like if you feel like an obligation for someone to talk to you, then that sounds like more of a personal problem than you putting it on the other person not hitting you up.
But you don't ever feel like in a relationship, it's common courtesy to communicate and let them know, hey, I'm not interested in you at this point. Hey, I'm going through this at this point.
If it's a relationship, then yeah. If it's like this phase of feeling someone out, like, I wouldn't take it or hold it against someone that ghosted me.
How long is that feeling someone out stage? Is that a time or is that a feeling?
3 months.
I would say it's situational. It could be 3 months. It could be, 4 dates, but y'all could have 4 dates in 3 weeks. Okay. So I think it really depends on you understand if you could deal with a person to a certain level, because no one's perfect.
Mm-hmm. So this is only when it pertains to relationships. What about, let's say, friends? Like, let's say you just met somebody, you guys are getting to know each other, but on that platonic level, do you still give them the courtesy of letting them know, hey, this isn't working out? Or is that a situation where you're just like, I'm not feeling this person as a friend, I'm not going to text them back, I'm not going to talk to them, just keep it moving?
Me personally, if that's my, like, friend, I've never been in a situation where I'm feeling out someone to be my friend. It kind of just happens.
I feel you.
And if I don't feel like talking to them, I'm just not going to say nothing.
Okay.
I don't feel like I owe that person an explanation.
Okay.
I don't think anyone is owed anything because at the end of the day, I really ain't shit, all things considered. Realistically, like, I'm not above anybody to the point where I'm owed something to that extent. Yeah. So if you have your own personal reasons, then by all means, and vice versa. If I have my reasons for not saying anything, then okay.
And for you, did you, whenever it comes to, like, platonic relationships, do you ghost? Is ghosting appropriate when it's a platonic relationship?
Like in the very beginning?
Yes. We can do in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, there have been times when, like, I don't necessarily feel like we need to have a drawn-out conversation about why I'm not feeling it or why I don't want to pursue a friendship. In the beginning, yeah, I feel like that's okay. The longer the relationship continues, the more invested I feel, and the more I feel like I need to give you some sort of, like, reason or closure or something. But in the beginning, yeah, I think it's fair.
Okay.
I think it's fair. Although I don't love, like, the nobody owes anybody anything. I feel like that creates, like, so much disconnect amongst us. But yeah.
Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Enjoy the rest of the
Yes.
Follow.
Yes, follow.
Stay Mad, the pod.